This is a quick demonstration of Command Fusion running the iPad. I'm using this as my automation controller. It's controlling a HR20 DirecTV receiver. It's controlling an Onkyo 875 stereo receiver. It's controlling this through an HTPC running XBMC for the media software and an event-driven automation control program called Event Ghost. So we'll start over here in the living room. I'll select the living room button. Down here at the bottom I've got the volume control. Doesn't matter what room I'm in the house. If I select the deck, the bedroom, this will always control the volume for that zone. On the right here I have three power status indicators. The first one's lit up green, which means either a light or a piece of audio video equipment is on in the living room. The bedroom and deck are red, which means nothing's on in those zones. We'll start by going to the Lutron Radio Raw control screen. Here on the left I've got individual zone buttons. You can think of it as a light switch, everything that can be controlled by one single light switch. Next to that we've got these sliders, and these are actually control the dimming. So I can actually just drag my finger along these and dim my lights. In addition to that, I've also got this row of buttons here. These are scene buttons. They cause multiple groups of light to do something. So for example, when you want to go to bed, you're going to hit the sleep button. Well, not only does this control the lights, it also shuts down every piece of audio video equipment in the house, and it starts the bedroom ceiling fan, and it turns the thermostat back to 72 degrees. It takes about, the living room and path lights are on for 2 minutes to give you time to leave the room and walk to your bedroom, and you can see they're already starting to dim. The sleep button is lit up red to indicate that it is in sleep mode. In addition, you can, every light on in the house, every light off. There's a vacation mode that puts lights on a timer, so it gives your house a lived-in look. TV in bed, turns on off all the lights in the house, turns on the fan, does everything the sleep button does, but it also turns on the bedroom AV equipment. On the right here I've got a 3D diagram of the house, floor plan. It's got all the lights represented on it graphically, and it indicates what lights are on or off in the house. And that's the Radio Raw screen. So if I jump to the DirecTV screen, my audio video equipment should all turn on for me and turn to the right tuner input. So now we've got our DirecTV screen. I'll kind of describe what's going on here. Again, we've got the volume control down here. On the left, this is the TV guide. This downloads 7 days worth of guide data and color codes it based on what type of program it is. Series, special, sports, and blue for movies. And I can scroll through these. It shows 2 hours at a time, and I can page forward a day or page forward 2 hours and return at the time. On the right here we've got the actual DirecTV transport controls, and on the far right we've got our favorite channels list. So clicking any one of these, for example the Fox button, will take the TV automatically to Fox, ABC. All your normal DirecTV buttons are on here, yellow, green, red, blue, everything you'd expect to find on a DirecTV remote. Now we'll switch from DirecTV to the media server, the HTPC running Event Ghost and XBMC. And we've got the XBMC logo. We've got the normal transport screens that you'd normally have on a remote. We can manipulate XBMC. Again, we can control the volume. And you can do it this normal way. The nice thing about XBMC is you can actually query it pull out covers, song lists, and present that all on a touch screen. And you actually never have to go into the interface of XBMC to control it. So what I've done here is I've selected my music. It's a list of my artists. We'll go ahead and select Alice in Chains. What's happened here is it's loaded the album covers for all the Alice in Chains albums I have. In the middle we have a band history, nice long description of Alice in Chains history. We'll go ahead and select Black Gives Way to Blue. Now we've got the list of songs on the album. We can select any one of these to play the song, and in the center we have the discography or the description history of this particular album. Stop. Go ahead and back up. There's the album list again. Back to our list of artists. Select Alanis Morissette. Again, it loads her album cover art, background art, artist or band history, list of songs on the album, and of course I can flip through the songs with the transport buttons. In addition to doing music, XBMC also does your videos, home movies, regular movies. So we'll go ahead and select those. We've got a little background art change of a theater, and here is a list of all my movies. So we can just pick a movie. The cover art loads, we get a description of the movie and some background art, and just clicking the cover causes the movie to play. Of course, one of the best movies of all time, Fight Club. And that's the movie section of the XBMC remote. We also have television series. So we've got 24, Band of Brothers, Battlestar Galactica, so on and so forth. So I select Deadwood. Again, loads of background art. We've got a description of the series, and we've got a list of all my episodes of Deadwood. And selecting one brings in a screenshot of the series description, and clicking it causes the movie to start. And the final page of this remote is my thermostat, which is an OmniStat from HAI, controlled by RS-232, again the HTPC. On the right, I've got Doppler radar for the area. Looks like a nice night. On the left, I've got the 7-day forecast. I've got the current weather conditions. On the right, the blue buttons are my air conditioning set point. The right buttons are my heat set point. The center shows me what the current temperature in the house is. And the background art, currently a snowflake because I'm using air conditioning, changes to the sun for heat, or for automatic mode, half snowflake,